Well, tonight we have Reckless practice. What I try to do with Reckless is I try to fill my team up with the kids that are local, the ones that are in this area. And then once that's filled, then that's when I outsource. Well, this year we had a lot of boys try out, but most of the boys didn't have the talents we need for this division. So I ended up with 3 boys and I was 1 short. And I have been searching for this boy for a long time.
Boy number 1 will go in front, and then boy number 2 will go in between the 2 rows.
So after looking for a very long time, I think I finally found a boy. Point those toes, girls. Point them.
Hi, Orby.
Robert Sienna called me and said, hey, I am moving to California and I want to be on Reckless. And that was like, my little angels came from heaven and they were like, whoa, here's Robert.
And I was like, when do you need me out there by? He said September 15th. So my best friend from Virginia, back from childhood, whenever I was 7 years old, her name is Danielle. She drove out across the whole country with me. We stopped at a few casinos. We went to the Grand Canyon. It was really fun. I haven't seen her for a while either, so it was a good refresher. It took about 3 days. And coming back to the California All-Stars gym, it feels very just refreshing to be home.
Five, 6, 7, and right, left, together, 1. Today is what I call break the heart day. It is technically assessments, but it breaks my heart. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, good. And lunge to the right, let's go quickly, we have a lot to do today. Well, assessments for me are not just tumbling, but also stunting. I have 8 flyers this year and I only need 5. I've already got 2 out of the 4 boys that are consistent. But then I've got my newbie, Robert, who starts today, and I'm not really sure what he's capable of doing anymore.
So I had to get a cyst removed from my neck and had like 2 layers of stitches, so I can't do any kind of movement.
Let me see how dramatic you're being.
So in between the practice with SMOED and today, I had to get a cyst removed. It was like, I don't even know the whole name of it. It's a really, I don't even know. It's like, the doctor can tell you. I can't even say what it is, and I can't practice or do anything. And today is the team's assessments. And today is the big day where we're all supposed to come in, show all of our skills.
This is, right here, was Eddie was living in his neck, and he gave birth.
A pain in my neck.
A pain in his neck, and he gave birth.
We all sweat, and then it drips on the floor, and then we're laying on the floor. Like, the last thing I want is to rub the stitches across the floor and get like fungus in it, and yeah, no. No, thank you.
4 and 5, hit 6, 7, and 1. It's exciting that now I start grabbing our old SMOED kids and seeing what they can do. So follow him, but upwards. So Chimmy at the beginning of the year decided she did not want to cheer. Her school grades were dropping, and so we wanted to make sure that she caught up. And so she did. And I looked around and I'm like, we have all our flyers on SMOs already. And even though I have a lot of flyers on Reckless as well, Chimmy is obviously extremely talented.
So I decided to do Reckless this year because I really wanted new experiences. I mean, I was on SMOED for 4 years, which was amazing.
Shimmy, I love that girl. She's like my little sister, like truly. I love her to pieces. Like I have this like this protection mode over her.
Once upon a time, there was a Christmas elf named Chimmy who ran a family business in the city of San Jose, California. The end.
I always just want to make sure she's okay, make sure that she's doing all right, and just be there for her. So her being on the team makes it really comfortable.
I mean, SMOED was everything to me. It still is everything to me. I'm definitely gonna miss that team so much, but I just decided that this would be like best for me right now, just to, you know, experience new things, reach new goals that I have.
Shet. I'm 22 years old and I've been cheering for 13 years now. I came to California All-Stars my freshman year of high school, and I was on SMOAD the first year we became SMOAD, and then I was on the 2012 and 2013 team, which was the first senior co-ed team to win back-to-back titles.
Kira, she moved on to Hawaii, and she started going to school in Hawaii, and she's been there ever since. We've never lost touch with her.
Things out in Hawaii were kind of getting a little challenging for me, and I had never stepped away from cheerleading before until I went off to college, and I thought I was doing fine, but after a few years of just being away from it, I feel like I kind of lost myself. I decided to move back.
She's a super sweet soul, like one of the most genuine people that I know. And you know, we go out to go to the beach together and we go hang out, but now it's really cool that we're both back here together on a team. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 4. All right, bring it in and sit.
You know, I'm a bit nervous about the assessments because I know that I'm not quite up to where I used to be, but at the same time, I know that Orby knows what I'm capable of, and I hope that pulls me through.
Today is when I have to separate my heart from my brain, basically. I have 26 trying out for 23 spots, and I'm gonna do it as fair as possible. As you guys know, today is your assessments. Today is when we make decisions on who stays on the team and who does not. What you put on the floor is what you put on the floor. Gotta get it good? Just because you have skill doesn't mean you're automatically on the team. Everybody understands that, right? Because you may have a full, but you're lazy. Or you may have a double, but you miss practice a lot. So all that will play into factor. Everybody understands that? If I can keep them on, I probably would, because that's just how I am. They work extremely hard, and we are gonna break a few hearts today. I'll send an email. So if you don't get an email, you is good. If you do get an email, you have a choice. You can come back as an alternate, stay the whole entire season, just like we had him last year. However, you are an alternate.
So the timing with me getting my cyst removed and the assessments today is clearly completely off because Bobby, he was on the team for the last few years. He's been practicing with us.
I'm Bobby, I'm 22, and this will be my 8th season at California All-Stars. I took this summer off, moved to the East Coast. I was trying to make it in New York, but it's a little harder than I thought, so I came back home and I thought, when I have to come back to my family and breakfast.
Today being assessments, I can't do anything, and Bobby is here and he's gonna be able to hit those stunts. That clearly puts him at a better chance of being on the team than me. This feels like deja vu, honestly. I mean, it's a cycle.
I want to be on this team really, really bad, more than last year. And this season, I crave it. I want it. I want to be back so bad.
Questions, comments, concerns, smart remarks? Gotta get it good? All right, first group is gonna be the back group, so Chimmy, Vanessa, Lexi, Tessa, and Reina. Up here, the rest of you, go work.
It's really nerve-wracking for everyone because he needs to kick off 3 people, and it's just really gonna be hard because me, Rob, and Kira just came in, and then the other people that have been here are also stressing out.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 1 up 2, 5, 6, 8, 1 up 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 up 2.
I could have done better, at least gone for my 3 to double, but right now my arm is still really weak and I'm still trying to gain my strength back. But I think I did what I could do right now.
Our gym practices extremely hard, and she has not been doing cheer stuff in, well, all the years that she's been gone. So, you know, she's trying.
It's a lot of muscle memory. It just comes back to you. I'm still nervous for a lot of things. Certain skills are touch and go, but my body wants to do it and my body knows it can. It's just my mind has these mental blocks right now that I'm trying to work past.
Let's start working on the elites. Let's try to get these rewinds to libs today, okay? Cool? Quick drink and back on the floor. You have 45 seconds, 44, 43, 42.
Practices have been going really well lately. We're just trying to do the best that we can with the number of people that we have right now.
So that's 7-8, and then we turn her to the front on 1.
Right now, I feel really out of place because I'm just here at the gym sitting, doing nothing. I'm not a fan of being injured. I have to do what's best for my body because I can't risk getting injured even more by ripping it, so gotta play it smart.
Turn 3, down 5. We almost had 1, let's try it again.
This season's gonna be harder because I know it's not gonna be given to me. I know I'm gonna have to fight for a spot, and if anyone messes up, I'll be waiting.
Last Wednesday, I was just doing a front tuck and something went wrong with my knee. I'm not really sure what happened, but things definitely went through my head like, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna get replaced?
You never know what can happen. Anything can change, so I'm just here if he needs me.